guys, it's Sarah, and I'm here to tell you the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. Okay, so for the past 4 days now, I've been hearing all these rumors about Liam and Cheryl Cole together, which kind of saddens me because it makes me remember that Louis and Sophia broke up. Like, every relationship that Liam has ended, and it's been a great relationship. But anyway, I can tell Liam has a type. But really, Cheryl Cole, I did not really expect that. People keep saying that they're dating, but they could just be friends too. I think the media just likes to jump to conclusions, as we've seen with Harry and Louis. But I mean, with Harry and Louis, it's just more obvious. When I see Liam with a girl, there's more reason to believe that she could be his girlfriend, because reasons. So in this first picture, we see Liam and Cheryl Cole in Tesco, and this was on February 27th. I think that was the first day that all these Cheryl Cole and Liam rumors started, because this was really recent. But no, nothing really romantic about that picture. It's just them shopping in a store together. I mean, to be honest, if that was the only picture of them, I'd be like, guys, they're probably just friends. They're probably just hanging out or something. But there's so many articles about them, like, being together. I think they've been together more than once, so it could be possible. This article says Cheryl and Liam pain dating. Then an article by The Sun, Cheryl and Wendy Liam's secret lovers. Then this says budding romance. It says they've reportedly been dating since December. It was unexpected, but they've both made each other incredibly happy. Their relationship developed very quickly in December after the X Factor finale, where One Direction gave their final performance before starting their hiatus. Liam is madly in love. This is the real deal, a source said. The pair also has matching tattoos, although neither Cheryl nor the One Direction member have confirmed the rumors. Well, I'm glad they wrote that last sentence, because that's true, even though a source said we won't know until Liam really says it. This just seems so weird though, because Liam knew Cheryl since they were on X Factor in 2010, right? I think it's just kind of random, they knew each other in 2010, now coming back 2016, oh, by the way, I like you. I don't know, it's just really weird. Also, our good friends Sugarscape made an article. They said, updated, Liam Payne confirmed Cheryl's relationship on Instagram, and we're losing our minds. Well, I'm not losing my mind. But how did he confirm it on Instagram? Is there a picture or something? I usually would check right now, but I really don't feel like it. So this is really weird. Usually during the break, we get all these rumors about Harry and Louis with girls, and just every rumor possible just about them, and Liam and Niall are just doing their own thing. They're never in the media. So it's weird now that as we get closer to the actual date of the break happening, we're getting more news about Liam, but before, Liam was never in the limelight. They were just shining it on Harry and Louis only, which is what we usually get. Because if you've been in this fandom long enough, you know that Liam and Niall don't get as much attention as Louis and Harry do. As we know, usually if Liam gets a girlfriend, usually papers don't care. Usually paps don't care. The media doesn't care. They might say something about it once, but then they just let Liam have his normal life. So I don't know what point the media is trying to make or what narrative they're trying to spin, but it looks like they're kind of using Liam now the way they used Harry and Louis. I don't know if this means that they're no longer gonna do this to Harry and Louis, now they're moving over to Liam. Probably not, but I just find this really interesting. But I say haha Liam, because now you know how Harry and Louis feel. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till this stuff happens to Niall. Niall could literally lose his Irish accent and no one would even know. That's how much the media are not on top of Niall Horan. In other recent news, this news is actually rather sad. Louis' grandpa, Keith Tomlinson, just passed away. I think the reason why I didn't think it was real at first is because Louis never posted anything on Twitter. But as we know, Louis was really close with Keith. I think this was one of his family members who he was the most close with. And I think Louis was mourning so much that he couldn't even take it upon himself to make a tweet out to people. I don't think he was ready. And just the fact that Louis hasn't yet, it might mean he's still not ready. I haven't seen any pictures of Louis recently, any new ones. I haven't seen him post anything on Twitter or Instagram, so this might be a bad thing. I mean, Louis might be at a private funeral service or something. And you guys probably saw my tweet, but as I said, I don't want to make everything about Larry, but I just hope that Harry is comforting Louis during this time. And guys, I don't want to be a bitch or anything. I don't know if this is important to bring this up, but wasn't Keith Tomlinson the grandpa who always hated Larry's and called out fans and stuff, saying that Larry was fake, and he got mad at fans and he even bullied them online? Because I remember making a video about him. So yeah, regardless of him hating on Larry's, it is sad that he died. But going back to the whole Larry thing, I'm not really trying to make it about Larry. Even if Harry and Louis are just friends, usually a friend would comfort a best friend in a time of death. So the right thing to do would be for Harry to go and hang out with Louis, spend time with him, comfort him. I would really be surprised if Harry was on like the opposite side of the world while Louis was going through this. But we all know the media is gonna try to make it that way, because apparently Larry hate each other. I'm not sure if Anne actually has a Facebook page or if it's real, but she said, "So sad to hear the news about Keith Tomlinson. He was a lovely man and will truly be missed." Also, this person says, yes, not to mention Harry's cousin tweeted saying how good of a person Louis' granddad was and how supportive he is. So wow, even people from Harry's family are like talking about Louis' grandpa. Like, no, that doesn't prove Larry, but it just shows how connected their two families are and how close they are and how much they care for each other. And that doesn't sound like two families who hate each other. Also, in my last video, I talked about the whole custody situation with Louis and Brianna and all those new articles coming out. Well, there was a new article updating us on this whole situation, and it was a TMZ article. Oh, go figure. It says he can see the baby but keep his new chick away. What a great headliner. So I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but it says TMZ broke the story. Louis and Brianna struck a temporary custody deal hours before an emergency court hearing in which the One Direction singer was set to tell a judge she was holding their 1-month-old hostage in order to squeeze more money out of him. Sources connected to Brianna tell us she's also deeply concerned about Louis' new girlfriend Danielle Campbell. Brianna does not want Danielle to interact with her kid, in part because it could confuse the infant and interfere with a critical bonding period. We're told Louis wants to take little Freddie in his LA home and spend time with Danielle present. Brianna is adamant that should not happen. We're told she only wants Louis to spend time with Freddie at her home. Also, in a past video, I talked about Kendall possibly being gay. Well, now it's a fact. There's a magazine article that says out of the closet. So I guess Kendall Jenner is in fact gay. And it's funny because it showed all the people she supposedly hooked up with, and it shows a picture of Harry Styles. So I think this is just fact now that we won't see any more Hendel news or Hendel stunting, because it just wouldn't make sense. If this article came out that she's gay, like why would they have more Hendel stunting? So that proves that that's officially over. And I know there's a lot of people in the fandom who do not believe in like inside sources, like, oh, I know this is gonna be happening, blah blah blah. Some are probably bullshit, and also some don't seem believable because a lot of them say different things. They never stick to the same thing. But what I will say is that a lot of them are similar. They might say different things, but they kind of say similar things. So this person says the next few weeks will be rough. Paternity test results will be negative. Niall will be seen, nothing bad with him. Louis will look for support from Harry and they will be seen together. Larry comes out around March or May time. Papers will still not come clean. They will just say that Louis and Harry were together around X Factor time, but broke up and got spectate girlfriends between now and then. But then they fell back in love when Louis needed help after the Brianna situation. So I'm not saying it's real, but that's just what one source says. Another source says denial will be happening at the end of the month, so sorry, you need to just wait a little bit more. Be ready for Liam and his new supposed girlfriend story. For changing the subject everybody is engaged with. You are not done with Danielle also. She will disappear after the denial. A little brief of everything. As you see, the mess has made Freddie issue more and more popular. So I'm assuming that someone wrote this before the whole Liam and Cheryl Cole thing became present in the media, because they said be ready for Liam and his new supposed girlfriend, and we are getting that, so that's true. So a lot of these insiders say the same thing, you know, like the denial will happen soon. So I guess it's all just about waiting. This person doesn't claim to know anything, but they just have a theory. Harry's probably following everywhere Louis goes, so when the baby gate ends, it would be a coincidence that they are both in the same area, besides the fact that Louis is his compass. Harry will comfort Louis when he finds out the baby isn't his, because that's what boyfriends, I mean best friends, do for each other. Then again, March will come, rumored for Larry of coming out, when supposedly things get better. So I'm just reading these so we can see other sides of the situation and maybe just have some hope, but I would be wrong for telling you guys that these are real. But I think the only fact I can say right now is that this fandom has just been chaos ever since, what, 2012, 2013? No, I think I'm gonna say 2010, because that's when One Direction existed, so that's when we knew the drama would start. I mean, someone basically recapped it, and this is how ridiculous it sounds. So Louis broke up with Eleanor and has a baby now, and oh, he also hangs out with Perry, who is Zayn's ex, remember? But Liam's ex Sophia still hangs out with his, Louis' ex, and dances to Zayn's song, by the way, by Pillow Talk on iTunes. And Liam is now dating his former mentor, and no one knows how to feel about that. And there are new matching tattoos involved, but please don't ask Harry and Louis about that, because that's a plot point from last season that still hasn't been resolved. Niall fled the country. That's what I was saying before. Niall could literally get rid of his accent and move somewhere, and no one would give a shit. But no, seriously, this is like a Glee season, but more drama. So when I just read that, didn't you guys see how ridiculous the whole whole thing sounded. Like, we've been living through all this drama for like a half a year, it feels like forever, by the way. Like, since we've been living through this, it just seems so normal to us, but when you actually read in print what's been happening, it's just like, really? All this actually happened? This is ridiculous. It seems almost fictional. It's like a script. That's why all this stuff seems so fake to me, and that's why I feel like this stuff will be coming to an end, because none of this really makes sense. It's basically just a crazy sitcom, and the writers suck. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna cover for today. So like always, like and subscribe, because I make a video whenever I want. All my social media is in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!